We're gonna test this, and we're just gonna see what it does. Just to see if maybe... So do we have window capture? Is that a thing? Like, will it show this? Can it see what I'm doing? I don't think it can. Yeah, hang on. Remove. Alright, let's try browser source. Okay. Not that. Okay, that's not quite what I was looking for. No, let's not do that. Remove. Yes. Alright, come on. It said window capture. Let me look this up again, because I know. Oh, come on, why am I back down to 18? Hold on. I swear, I get up to 19, and then it goes down to 18, and I'm just like, why? Why you gotta be like that? Who's the person that keeps subscribing and then unsubscribing again? It's probably Miles. I probably just need to expect that he's gonna just subscribe and unsubscribe over and over again. The stream just died. That was weird. Okay. Live chat. Okay, that was weird. Let me search this. So, Google. Or no, not Google. Stupid. Oh, what is it? What am I looking for? Alright, OBS, stream, Google, Chrome. Monitor capture? Hang on. They're saying monitor capture is the way to do it, so... What? Okay. Display. I did a thing. And... okay. So if I... minus? Does it show? Does it just show my desktop now? Oh, nice! There we go! I got it! Oh, cool. Alright, so if I go F11, I can't go over the bar for some reason. Alright. Nice! There we go. Because now you guys can actually see what I'm doing this. So let me go to MTG Cardsmith. And I'm going to make it invisible for just a second. How do I? There we go. I'm going to make that invisible for just a second. So I can type in my login information. Okay. And we're back to visible again. There we go. Nice. Alright, so cool. I'm actually going to go in and change the string settings now. So what we do... Actually, I'm just going to do bad custom MTG cards. And since I don't want to double down on the fact that it's MTG, so we're just gonna do that. And yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Okay. That should correct itself, so everyone else can see that. Yeah. Right, real quick, I'm gonna get my phone charger just so I have live chat active, and then we're gonna go through some. Okay, get my charger. Yeah, we are good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and, this should be fun. We're gonna take a look through some really bad Magic the Gathering, Cardsmith cards. Because when it comes to this website, there's the good, there's the bad, and there most certainly is the ugly. There's a lot when it comes to this website. So let's start with Parla, Mage of the Anubis. So Anubis. So 2 green, white, blue, flying island walk, 2/4. Cannot talk about how much I hate land walk. Land walk is stupid. Land walk doesn't need to exist. But you know what? Who cares? 1/1 green. Tap it. Return target artifact or enchantment to its owner's hand. Wow. Okay. 1/1 white. Return target target creature can attack or block till end of turn. And then one blue. Return target creature to its owner's hand. It's kind of powerful, but I guess like all kind of balances out. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing that all kind of balances. On to the next. Oh. Oh man, we got some cancer up in here. Wait, so to be clear, black blue for 1 mana. A creature without a definitive type that is a mythic from. I was in the Gatewatch. What? Thank you, Miles. Welcome to the stream. Miles, did you unsubscribe to me? Because I'm missing a subscriber, and I think it's you. I'm pretty sure it's you. Anyway. Black Blue 1 for a 2020 creature with no definitive type. Just a 2020 for 3 mana. With Vigilance and Death Touch. What? So Goku Ultra Instinct God Destroyer. It gives the controlling player 2 life for every 2 black or green mana that is on the battlefield. 1, that is not how mana works at all. Mana isn't on the battlefield. Swamps and forests are on the battlefield, but mana is not. Also, why would it give 2 life for every 2? Also, again, why is this a 3 mana 2020? What's bad is this one's not even a self-aware one. Like, sometimes you come across some self-aware ones. Like, they know they're making a bad card. This is not self-aware, this is just bad. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Right. Leoha, Oracle of Time. Creepy art. 2 mana for a 0/1, which it's horrible, but then again, it's got ability, so I'm not going to judge it too early. Pay 2 and tap it, scry 1, then draw a card. That's opt for 2 mana and tap. That's not too bad. And during each player's upkeep, you may pay 2 blue. If you don't, that player draws a card. Okay then. Don't know how I feel about that. It's no. Alright. The Bounty Hunter, Conspiracy, roll, Lone Wolf. At the start of the game, the king rolls a dice to random. By the way, never really played much Conspiracy, so forgive me if I don't fully understand all of this, but the king rolls a dice to randomly place a bounty on a player besides the king. When someone attacks the bounty, they gain 2 life. When someone lands a killing blow on the bounty, they may tutor for 1 card. When the bounty dies, the bounty hunter draws 3 cards, reveals themselves, and selects a new bounty. Bounty hunter may reveal their card at any time to move the first bounty to a new player. The bounty hunter wins if 2 bounties are slain, and the bounty hunter is still alive. What? That makes no sense. But okay. Again, I don't play Conspiracy, so if that makes sense, someone enlighten me. Oh boy. Oh man. Alright. So this is Elise Lagrandmatter. Or Mir. Or Mary. Or Mire. I don't actually know. 3 red for a legendary planeswalker without a type. That is a common. For 2 loyalty. +1, target someone and say it is for good reason. +2, get target and start their rage. -5 rage quit the game. I feel like this one is self-aware. This one knows it's bad, so we're just gonna move on. Alright, Warden Forge. 7 mana. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's not too bad. 4 mana and tap it. Create a 5/5 automaton artifact creature token named Warden. Warden Forge does not untap during your next untap phase. That's actually pretty balanced, and that's actually something I would run. So, congratulations, Warden Forge. You get by. Alright, Golvera, Reviver of the Dead. Oh, hold on 1 minute. I've used this card art, actually. I've actually happened to use that exact card art on ones that I've made. Just gotta go find it. trick. Why do I have so many cards in my inventory? Have I really made this money? Yeah, see? Well, yeah. Twin of nature. Mine fits, because mine's green. Now then, go back to home. Let's find that again. So, see more. We're going to ignore all of these terrible looking ones. I'm going to just, you know what, we're going to ignore it. I'm going to pretend like I don't see all of these. Because they're pretty bad. But anyway, I mean, I don't know, I guess it kind of works. It's black-green, so I mean, it works. 2 black-green. Legendary creature, human wizard. Whenever a creature you control dies, return to the battlefield under your control, but it's a zombie instead of its other types. Oh, instead of its other types, that's actually interesting. Pay 1 tap, generate target zombie creature you control. Pay 8 and tap, destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated? Wait. Why would you run this? Why? Why would you run this? It's a board wave that heals itself. Well, except Golvera. I mean, Golvera would return to the battlefield as a zombie. But, dude, like... Okay, I think I kind of understand the purpose now. So you're supposed to get a big army out, then board wipe, make sure they're all human, because this is when a human you control dies. I don't know, it's... Okay, it's not bad because I understand where they're going with it now, but it's not good either. It's not really good tribal. That's pretty bad, actually. Anyway. Risk battle armor. Oh boy. 3 mana for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has trample. Equipped cost of 1. That's actually not that bad. But the flavor of it, though. King. Conspiracy. This goes with the other one, but I don't care. we're not reviewing conspiracy just because. No. What is this? Is this more of this stupid crap leaking into my MTG Cardsmith? No thank you. Quit using this website for things other than Magic the Gathering. I'm talking to you D&D people. Because I play D&D, so I understand. I understand you want a place to make your cards. Make them on Google Docs. That's what I do. Or not Google, Google Drawings. That's what I do. It's not that hard. Do that. Prince Hadric, the Ardent. 7 mana? White and a black. Legendary creature, human ruler. Intimidate, lifelink, protection from red. Alright, so I got some protection going on. Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. White. Okay, hang on. Tap. And pay 1. White, black, and human creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. Also, I just knocked something over. That was great. I'll get that real quick. It's not a lot to pick up. But while I'm doing that, let me just speak on the note of why? Why? Is this see? Okay, if I were gonna make this, what I would do is I would have him not tap. And then I would proceed to have it be a higher cost. Because, I mean, you know, I don't know. This is actually a Game of Thrones reference. Serpent King. Okay. Again, we're ignoring conspiracy. We're not here to review that. I'm not here to review that either. America, the extortionist. What is this, the modern day economy? Bad at comedy. Alright. America, the extortionist is a 3 black white 4/2/2, which could be better. Anyway. Lifelink, Death Touch, Extort. Oh, this thing is Extort? Okay, that actually kind of makes up for it. It's a cheap Extort, too. Alright, if you gain life this turn, all black and white creatures you control gain indestructible. Oh! When a creature extorts, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Balanced. But good. I'm tempted to favorite that one, actually, because that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Red Subject. Alright, look, I play TF2 on the channel. I get it. But I really just hate it when anything outside of Magic the Gathering links onto this website, because, okay, the majority of the time, if it has a place being here, that's different. Like, say you made Game of Thrones cards. It has a place being here, it's fantasy setting. That makes sense. You know, say you make Lord of the Rings cards. Again, fantasy setting makes sense. Even things like, you know, like old, like, warfare type deals. You know, like maybe like 1500s or so, or yeah, like 1500s. Think about that, like good old Maritime Revolution. Makes sense. TF2 does not make sense. Alright, so 4 mana for a 5/4. What? Okay. 0. It gains. Wait, it pays 0. Why wouldn't you just write it has that? That's why. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Brian? We're just sitting around the table talking about terrible, terrible custom Magic the Gathering cards. And this isn't the epitome right here, but it's pretty bad. Alright, so 0, it gains flying and gets +1/+1 until end of turn, which, by the way, we're not doing this all night. I am going to play Arena, very shortly, actually, but I just kind of wanted to test out the browser capture, because I figured out how to do that, so, in your face, Joey, it does exist. But yeah, I just want to test out the browser capture, but I figured, because this is what I'm going to be using the browser capture for, is things like this. Which, I might do something tomorrow. Oh, we gonna get that face reveal from Brian? What? Brian, you know what this means. I'm gonna start making memes of you now. This is the thing. You're next. Rip, dude. Now I'm gonna have to, like, join your Discord and make memes of you. I do it to Joey all the time, and it's great. But, let's see, so... Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Arena in a little bit, though. But, yeah. I want to make it a big deal. Yeah. Beware, Brian. But anyway, let's see. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so tomorrow I would like to go into what we have of the Dominaria spoilers, like the new set for Magic the Gathering. And I would like to kind of go through it and give my opinions on cards that are coming out for the set, because it's not the entire set that I found out. It's just the ones that have like special rulings that needed to be justified. But it's still a fair number of cards. Like, we're talking somewhere around, like, I think the written text versions of it that I got from the leaked document were 56 pages long on the document? I don't remember exactly. But, yeah, I kind of want to go through all of those, because they have them all listed in, like, an actual, like, they don't have images, but they have listed them as like an actual like card format, so you can see it visually as a card. So it makes it a little bit easier to read instead of just looking at a white screen with text on it. But I might go through that tomorrow. Or maybe, I don't know about later tonight. I kind of just want to play Arena tonight. That was a long spew. Let me continue. Red Soldier. So if you pay 0, which... yeah, alright. If you pay 0, it gets flying +1/+1 until end of turn. At the beginning of your end step, put a -1/-1 counter on it. Pay 4 life. Remove all -1/-1 counters from Red Soldier. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then roll out 1. You may play this card as if it had haste. If you do, it enters with a -1/-1 counter on it and gets -1/-1 until end of turn. What is this card? This card makes no logical sense. It's just, oh, 0 mana. Yeah, it gets +1/+ until end of turn and flying. And flying. But oh, it gets a -1/-1 counter. But you know, it costs 4 mana already. So one more turn, one more land. I mean, granted, you have to pay 4 life, but still, you run red-black and you run life gain? This thing is basically God. Why? Plus, I guarantee that 4 life isn't going to matter because you're swinging already. For, yeah, might I add the rollout? How it has haste. This card's broken. Alright, we're going to move on because this one's just frustrating me. Alright. Raging Cannoneer. Please never make me say that more than once. Okay, never mind. Rules text immediately makes me want to say it again, so... 6 mana for a... 7/3. Vigilance. So it doesn't tap when it's attacking. That's rather surprising. If it didn't have Vigilance, I might not have even bat an eye, but... if Raging Cannoneer is used as part of a crew ability, it gets +0/+1. Wait. If Raging Cannoneer is used as part of the crew ability, it gets +0/+1. To be clear, 0 is how much damage it deals, and 1 is how much additional health it gets. Let's check the ruling on what crew does. Okay, hang on. This is taking a while. Alright. Tap any number of creatures you control with total power equal to or greater than the crew number. Are we seeing the problem yet? So, if it's using a crew ability, then it gets an additional +1 to this number, which is its toughness, and not to its power. So it doesn't... Again, let me run that by you because the stream lagged a little bit. Let me run that by you again. It does not get an additional one of these, which is what it would use for the crew abilities trigger. It gets an additional one of these. This card. Alright. And then pay 1 and X. It deals X damage to target creature, vehicle, artifact. Why would you not just say artifact creature? Because now you're limiting it even further. This card. Or player. Also, this can target planeswalkers. Which, let me just say, right here, big no-no. You don't use an X value for a spell that targets planeswalkers. Because if I'm running this card, I'm just going to pay 1 and then pay whatever loyalty is left on that Planeswalker, and then it's just going to absolutely demolish their Planeswalker. Also, if this damage was assigned to a vehicle artifact, then Raging Cannoneer gets the +1/+0. Also, might I add real quick, I don't think I actually have. Okay, to my knowledge, the highest crew cost that I've ever seen on anything is a 6. So this thing is already within range of the highest crew costs. So why does it need any stat boost at all? This card's just bad. Like, this isn't even... This is just bad. It's bad. Next. Next. I'm done. I can't. Nope. It's just bad. Alright. Yeah. Ugh, I gotta smudge all my glasses. I'm just gonna put them down. Mech. For 1, blue-red, white-blue. Not terrible, but it's for 4/5, so it's imbalanced. Especially considering the amount of mana variety you're giving. Also, why is this thing in hybrid blue-red if it has a hybrid white-blue in it as well? You know what? Never mind. Pay 2, blue-red, tap it. It's 4 mana. All creatures you control gain menace and attack if able. This card would be okay. To an extent, would be okay if it weren't for... Additionally, makes me more salty because of the fact that Lord Nobody's Lord Nobody's is not capitalized. So, I'm already a little bit more salty. But, nobody's gonna mess with a capitalized mech. Grammatical issues. Those are big. Alright, so we're... Alright, this is gonna be an interesting read. So this is 9 Markets of Shang-An. Legendary land. Tap it and pay 1 and then red. Sacrifice 9 Markets of Shang-An. Each player draws 7 cards, discards their hand, then draws 7 cards. What? Where are they drawing the initial 7 cards? Why are they drawing the initial 7? Doesn't make any sense. There's no reason for that. It just make them discard their hand. You're just making them draw 7 more cards, because then whoever's turn it isn't is automatically forced to discard some of those anyway. So there's no point. I gotta download this. This is great. Downloading that one and sending it to a few people, because this one's laughable. Let's read this flavor text. In the 9 markets, they set up bazaars. Their wares separated by type. Their shop rows distinctly divided. There was no room for people to turn their heads, or for Darians to wheel them out. People crammed into the city, spilled into the suburbs, everywhere steaming. Steamy bath into the hundreds of shops. Bangu. that name. Alright. Hope you guys like that little bit of narration there. That was came from deep down. That actually did not come from deep down. That's not even like my best voice that I could have given that character. Anyway, Chaotic Dark. Anytime a card's named something like this, my mind just instantly ponders just how like just insane this card's going to be and how badly worded it's going to be. 2 black, legendary enchantment, all creatures are black. I think anyone with a brain that is past the age of like 11 can understand what's wrong with the wording of that. I mean, I know it's actual like official Magic the Gathering wording, but it's just the fact that it opens up with that. Oh my gosh. This is the recruitment card. Forgive me. That's just... Oh man. Alright, so all creatures are demons. This one's just funny in hindsight. Like, what made you think to write that all creatures are black and then all creatures are demons in the same thing? In addition to their other types. Not instead of this time, it actually makes sense. In addition to, the creature is not controlled by the caster of the spells. Of the spells, gets -3/-3. So, for 2 mana, we have a card that is basically Moment of Craving, but better as an enchantment that also makes all of your creatures black demons. What? I don't understand the purpose of this card's existence, but just it's funny. And the darkness consumes all. The Usurper. This is another one of those conspiracy cards. I'm not reviewing those right now. Kai! Explorer of Wastes. Or Explorer of the Wastes, excuse me. 2 white-green. For 2/4 human scout. Whenever scout enters the battlefield under your control, so it triggers itself. Create a colorless artifact token named Map with 2 and sacrifice this artifact, put a basic land card from your hand into play. Okay. You've got my attention. That's an interesting ability. Pay 2 and a black. Ah, so we got some Absence energy going on here. That's nice. Sacrifice an artifact. Each scout creature you control explores. Well, look, I think we actually found a good one. I actually like this. I'd run that. Granted, it's a mythic legendary creature, but I mean, hey. That and scout synergy, but I mean, hey, it's a thing. You know, use just run what you call it, blue, and then you could run it like a rainbow deck, and then just run blue, arcane adaptation, everything is a scout, and then boom. Of course, I'm sure there's probably another card that does the same thing as arcane adaptation that isn't blue. So, Crown of Madness, 4 mana, enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature becomes untapped, each player puts the top X cards of their library into their graveyard, where X is equal to the number of fairies you control plus 2? Wait, what? That... I was expecting that to get really broken, and then it actually went completely the other direction. We went from, like, it being super broken to it being super chill and, like, unlikely to do anything in its lifetime. Mischief. At the beginning of your end step, if you cast a non-creature spell this turn with a different name than this card, create a tapped 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token. Then tap enchanted creature. This card is actually bad. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm really not. Because, okay, so let me think about this for a minute. So you're enchanting a creature for 4, which isn't bad, considering it's pretty decent aura that lets you get some 1/1 tokens out. However, this fairy is classified as both blue and black. So it opens them up for more vulnerability. They're also 1/1s, which means they're going to be pretty fragile. They're basically colored Thopters. All it requires is you cast a non-creature spell on your turn. You don't get one for each. Just one non-creature spell that gets you a 1/1, and then you tap the enchanted creature. It doesn't have to be one of your creatures. So, now granted, this does happen at the end step. Actually, rephrase. Happens at the beginning of your end step. So, wait, this is actually bad. This is bad. Okay, so pay attention closely to the wording on this. So we have Mischief at the beginning of your end step. Your end step. If you cast a non-creature spell this turn with a different name than this card, create a tapped 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying. Then tap enchanted creature. If you use this on an opponent's creature... Okay, if you use this on one of your creatures, then you're tapping one of your creatures. Which, it's no bueno. That's just... No, that's not good. You're constantly tapping one of your creatures. You know, unless you're, running like, say, like, Grixis, and you're constantly swinging with the creature, then it's already tapped, and, it kind of bypasses it. So, I mean, I guess if you're using this on a constant swinging creature, then yes, it's a good idea. But if you use this on an opponent's creature, there's no reason to. Unless you have some kind of enchantment out already that's in place that says, like, it doesn't untap. Because what's going to happen is you're going to tap at the beginning, because it's the beginning of your end step that this happens. So you're instantly going into your opponent's turn, they start their turn, untap everything. Now, the way they could fix this is tap enchanted creature until your next upkeep. I don't know. It's broken. Like, bad. Not, like, broken, like, to the degree that, like, oh my gosh, the card's broken. It's just bad. Anyway. Kel'Zagor's Demise. X and 2 black. Sorcery. All creatures get -X until end of turn. Whoa, Deathwind, calm down. That is an overpowered Deathwind. Choose a number of target lands equal to half of X rounded down. Destroy those lands. So not only does this kill any creature that happens to be within that stat radius, but say I paid 10, I can now destroy 5 of my opponent's lands. Which means if they have the same number as me out, I've now put them down back to 7 lands, when they were at 12. Not to mention, if you're running a deck that doesn't even focus on the creature aspect of it, or not the creature, the land aspect of it, you're running a bunch of creatures that have, that are like mana tappers, you could get this out pretty fast. Potentially screw over your opponent. Say turn 5. You've got, what? You would probably have about 3 mana tappers out, so you got 5 mana available. Yeah, 3 mana tappers. So you're running green and black. You have 2 black available, and then the 3 green. Then you have 3 mana tappers. Pay the 2 black. 3 mana. That's already 3. Then your 3 mana tappers, that's 6. So on turn 5, you can give everything -6, and then destroy 6 of your opponent's lands. Instantly putting them out of lands, and they can do nothing. That's powerful. Like, that surprises me that that's the thing. So, yeah. Oh man, this is another one of the Leoa cards, because the other one was pretty terrible. Okay, I already know this one's gonna be bad because the mana's in the wrong order. Alright. Recall the Moment, which uses the white-black border for some reason. I'm gonna Complain about this. I don't care. I don't care. Tell me I'm being petty. Tell me I'm being picky. I don't care. Make your freaking card look like an actual card. Not just like a bundle of garbage that just has a bunch of random colors. Because it's using the wrong border. Okay, it's using the wrong border. Point blank. That should not be a thing. Don't use the wrong border. Stop sucking. So, basically, what we've got here is already in the wrong order, already with the wrong border. White, black, green, X. Tribal sorcery. If you attack last turn, all creatures you control gain +X until end of turn. Now, let's talk about why this is bad, and why it really shouldn't be a thing. So, the instant issue that we're presented with is we immediately have an X spell that affects all creatures. That is never a good thing, unless it's referring to convert mana cost X. In which case, yes, it can be a good thing. Now, the second issue we run into is, this is a tribal sorcery for human knights. No. Thirdly, this thing has a condition on it that requires you to have attacked last turn. Which doesn't really sound too bad, but if it's forcing you to have a cost for last turn, it's not going to help you in the moment. In fact, this thing's not going to help you in the moment anyway because it's a tribal sorcery. It's not even an instant. If this were an instant, you could spring it on your opponent, and this would instantly be okay. At least to the extent of not sucking. Whereas now, it really just does suck. Because now your opponent can just be like, instant, Queen's Commission, vampires, and then just block everything. Chump block, rip. You're done, your attack's over, rip. Yeah, recall the moment. If it were an instant, you could probably redeem yourself, but nope. Not an instant. We're gonna do a couple more of these, because I've been doing the stream for how long now? 47 minutes? That's a lot. Yeah, we're gonna switch off of this in just a minute. Eden the Mortal. 2 is somehow an angel? Alright, 2. White. Creature with no type. Just creature. Flying hexproof. When Eden... Why is it in air quotes? Or rephrase. Why is it in half air quotes? What is this? Is casted, period. So, to be clear, this would not ever be a thing. Ever. It would just state the ability. And most likely, as it's a creature, it would state when it enters the battlefield. Also, casted is not proper in Magic the Gathering. Cast is proper. So, that's also not good. Create a... Okay, no. Rephrase. Create 4/4 soldier tokens. They have flying and vigilance. This is for 6 mana, guys. Also, but keep in mind this is a 6/6 with flying hexproof. But it's not even when he freaking is. So he's cast. Also, actually, no. As it's written, it wouldn't be as he's cast because there's a period. So it actually wouldn't be that. So we're gonna treat it as it's not. So basically, he enters play, create 4/4 with flying and vigilance. Three white. When this ability is triggered, target opponent exiles his or her creatures. What is this? What am I looking at right now? You know, some of these just hurt. I can just feel them just like taking my heart, just like twisting it around inside of my body, and just like killing the MTG player inside of me. Some of these are just that bad. They're so bad. That's bad. Alright, I think we're gonna do what? 2 more. I'm gonna do 2 more because I don't want to end on this. Hipster Ball of Doom 1 white green, which didn't use the right formatting apparently because freaking green is before white. White green. Exile target creature until end of turn. If you control a hamster, then exile 2 target creatures instead. You know, based on the wording of this card, technically the way this would work is you would exile target creature until end of turn. However, if you control a hamster, you exile 2 permanently. That's technically how that's worded. And as is, that's broken. Alright, Trench Runner. 2 for 2/2. Ace. You know what? That actually puts me in a really good mood. We should end here. Yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream because that actually put me in a good mood. Seeing a good 2/2 for 2, and it has haste. It's simple. It's nice. You read the flavor. Some think them beasts. Others use them as tools of war, and others still fight for their right to represent in the court. The fact remains that the Viashino have an undeniable skill for flair, for killing. And flair for killing. But I'm illiterate. Alright. But yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna yeah, nope. Yeah, we're gonna end here. So yeah, I'm expecting to do some MTG Arena pretty soon. Don't go anywhere. Or do, actually, because I don't know when I'm going to stream MTG Arena. I have intention to do it right after I'm done with this, just because I want to get into some Arena, but don't. Actually, there's one person in the stream. I'm assuming that's Brian? Question mark? Brian, if that's you, would you rather see Arena or Fortnite? Or whoever it is, would you rather see Arena or Fortnite? Like, type it in the chat. Someone in the chat. Please tell me, would you rather see Arena or Fortnite? Because I'm about to end this. Someone, please. Nope. If I don't get an answer, I'll probably just ask it in the Discord. Which, by the way, join that. Join that thing. Down below. Join that. Please. I want more members in the Discord. I like having members in the Discord because it lets me get opinions on things. And the more people I have to get opinions from, the better. So, don't be shy. We're just a small group of terrible people. We're not terrible people. Some of us are. But, you know. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end then, and we'll figure out what we're going to do on the Discord, so... Goodbye.